Today on 21st Century Television, explore state-of-the-art technology, innovative business strategies, insights from cutting-edge corporations around the globe, a visionary look into the answers of tomorrow, today. Business leaders, business solutions, 21st Century Television.
Welcome to 21st Century Business. I'm Jackie Bales. With over 1 billion active users on Facebook, it's no surprise that businesses are flocking to advertise on the social networking platform. However, for many advertisers, especially SMBs, mastering advertising on Facebook is a challenge. Today we have Frederick Skansa, CEO and co-founder of Qwaya, to discuss these challenges and how his company is creating an effective solution. Welcome, Frederick.
Thanks, Jackie. Happy to be here.
Frederick, first of all, who uses Facebook for advertising?
Well, Facebook just announced that they have over 1 million active advertisers on their platform, so there's lots of different companies.
Wow.
We're seeing a lot of e-commerce companies, a lot of web-based businesses, agencies, but also more traditional brands.
How exactly does Facebook advertising work?
Well, first of all, you got the ad, and there's lots of different ad variations, and then you got the targeting of the audience that you want to reach. And you can do that with geographic location, age, gender, and so on. And this is where Facebook really shines, because the data is just so accurate. So if you're a marketer, it's like your dream. You can target, exactly pinpoint the demographics of the audience that is your perfect sort of customer. And then finally, there is the bidding that you have to do. So like Google, Facebook has an auction-based system. So you have to decide how much you want to bid, and the more you bid, the more likely your ad is to show.
That part sounds a little complicated. What are the challenges that businesses face when they seek to advertise on Facebook?
Well, Facebook is really a fantastic platform for advertising on, but there's not one strategy that's that applies to everybody. So depending on what you want to do with your business, what the objectives are you want to achieve, you've got to figure out what strategy works for you. And there's lots of different ad variations, lots of different targeting options, lots of bidding. So it's quite complex, and that's the challenge for businesses.
So how does Qwaya help your customers solve these challenges?
So we take this complexity and we pull it together into a simple to use, intuitive interface that allows businesses to focus on the objectives that they want to achieve with their advertising and devise strategies with the ads, with the targeting, and with the bidding that helps them achieve those objectives.
Fascinating. Well, in this 21st Century Business Field Report, we travel to Stockholm, Sweden to get an inside look at Qwaya's innovative advertising solutions.
With over 1 million advertisers spending over $6 billion on Facebook advertising this year, the question for brands and e-commerce companies is not if they're going to do Facebook advertising, but how. However, many software offerings are too expensive and complex for small and medium enterprises and companies in emerging markets. That's why Qwaya provides an easy-to-use and very affordable product that helps these companies create, manage, and optimize their Facebook advertising campaigns.
Yeah, Facebook advertising is definitely a growing channel for us at iZettle. We are actually, at the moment, the fastest growing Swedish company on Facebook. I really like the ability of creating folders. For us at iZettle, it's really important since we are in different countries. So I like to create campaigns for specific countries. So in Quia, I can actually monitor my different campaigns within these folders.
I think it's really the simplicity of the whole concept of Qwaya that our customers like. It's accessible. Anyone can start using our service without negotiating to a sales rep first, and of course in the experience of using the software itself. At Qwaya we have years and years of experience of digital advertising, and we specifically know what the challenges for a Facebook advertiser are. And we put all of our experience and a great deal of passion into solving that problem and make life easier for them. And I think our customers can tell that.
In engineering, our top goals are feature velocity, quality, and scalability. We automate everything. So we automate testing, we automate deploy, we automate all of our operations stuff, and that's to get a continuous deploy. So we can deploy small improvements to the software every day to the benefit of our customers. And scalability-wise, Facebook is now over 1 million advertisers, so that's the type of scale we're working with, and all of this we do to make Qwaya the most productive tools that our customers can imagine.
I would definitely recommend Quia to small businesses who want to advertise on Facebook, but also to agencies who want to organize and optimize different campaigns for their clients.
Frederick, how does Qwaya help businesses create more effective ads?
Well, you know, Jackie, gone are the days when there was this creative director, you know, like Don Draper from Mad Men, who just knew what ad was right for what customer. So today you got to devise a bunch of different ads, and you're going to look at the data and see what works. And what works is going to be different for different demographics. For a teenager, it's going to be a different ad that works than an adult. What Qwaya does is we allow advertisers to set up these tests, run them, and then analyze the data and see what works. And if you do this correctly, it's really, really efficient.
Interesting. But they used to have focus groups. Is this different than focus groups?
Yeah, here you do it automatically, programmatically, and with lots and lots more data.
So how does Qwaya help businesses better manage their Facebook campaigns?
Well, it can take a lot of effort to run campaigns on Facebook. If you've got lots of campaigns, you've got lots of advertisements and so on. So what Qwaya does is we allow advertisers to automate this. So we got a tool for scheduling your ads, so they run at the time when your audience is most likely to engage with the ads. And then we got a tool that rotates your ads so that the user sees fresh ads all the time to maximize engagement. And then finally, we got a tool that automates the bidding for your ads so that you don't have to go in and manually adjust the bidding of all the ads all the time.
And what does Qwaya do to help businesses actually optimize their Facebook advertising?
Well, first of all, it's about measurement. And we got our own proprietary measurement platform, but we also integrate with third-party standards such as Google Analytics. And then second of all, it's about providing the advertiser with an overview of what works and what doesn't work. And then finally, to give them the opportunity to act then and there on these things in the tool so that they can amplify the things that work and stop doing the things that don't work.
How is Qwaya's product different from others that may be on the market?
Well, if you're an advertiser on Facebook, you've got really two options. Either use the Facebook tools from Facebook, which are free, but they are more catered towards running smaller campaigns. Or you deploy one of the larger enterprise solutions with the complexities and costs that come with that. But there's really nothing in the middle. There's nothing you find on the web, you sign up with your credit card, you pay a couple of $100 a month, and you get going right away. That's Qwaya.
That's Qwaya.
That's the void in the market that we're filling.
And primarily for SMBs, as we said at the beginning.
Yeah, exactly. So we are focusing on the SMB segment, small and medium businesses. And within that segment, we serve a lot of different types of companies. E-commerce companies, web-based companies, agencies, and also more traditional brands. Now, lately what we've seen is that there's a lot of larger companies and also larger agencies that have discovered the power of Qwaya and starting to use the platform. And we see a big opportunity going forward for growth in that area.
Very interesting. In what countries is Qwaya operating currently?
So we have customers in over 70 different countries.
Oh, wow.
So 35% of our business is in North America, 30% in Europe, and the rest is relatively evenly spread out between Latin America, Asia, and the Middle East.
And in which market segments do you think Qwaya is particularly strong?
As we said, the SMB segment, that's really the focus that we are focusing on. But then also larger companies now starting to discover the power of the platform.
How important is a good Facebooking tool for ad agencies?
Absolutely critical. So if you're an agency, it's about two things. One is achieving results for your customers, and the second is achieving productivity for your team. And that complexity of Facebook advertising that we talked about is even more so for agencies, because they got to manage hundreds of ad accounts for lots of different clients. And again, what Qwaya does is pull this complexity together, allow the agencies to create campaigns individually for their customers that achieves the results that they're looking for.
Lastly, how do you see Qwaya evolving over time, Frederick? Obviously, you know, Facebook itself has just evolved in the past few years.
Well, we're working hard on our quest to simplify advertising for the end user. So our vision is that you log into Qwaya, you see how many products you sold yesterday, you see how much it costs you to sell them, and then there's this dial, and you dial it to tell us how many you want to sell tomorrow. And that's it. We handle the complexity behind the scenes. That's the vision that we're working towards.
Wow. Well, this is a fascinating educational conversation, Frederick, and it seems that Qwaya's services should really intrigue our SMB audience. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
For 21st Century Business, I'm Jackie Bales. Thanks for watching.